December 17, 2006. Jesus, I speak today with such love in my heart. There are those among you who suffered from financial need. You do not have enough money to sustain your family. Perhaps you do not have what you need to buy food or to pay for your shelter needs. My friends, you are not forgotten. Heaven will not abandon you. I see your distress and recognize your need. I want to ask you to look at your situation fearlessly. Ask yourself if you are in real danger of going without food. Are you in real danger of losing your place of shelter? Consider these two things as your basic needs. I am asking that you begin to think of your time on earth differently. Consider exactly what your body needs to continue in service to me. Some of my children on earth have been blessed with great abundance. In some cases, this great abundance has created a craving for more, which is undermining heaven's goals for the person. Additionally, this craving for more has become a distraction, diverting some of God's children from the task of growing in holiness. My beloved ones, if this describes you, if you routinely have enough food to eat and a safe place to rest, yet you continue to worry about money, then you must change your standard immediately. What will you do when it comes time to leave all of this? Will you object when Jesus does not supply you with these extra things in heaven? You may not want to come to heaven because there is no excess of material goods here. This is silly, of course, and I am being playful with you, but please try to understand my point. Excessive material goods are a distraction. If you have financial needs that can be rectified by cutting back on your standard of living, do so at once. I will help you, and I promise you this today, because this is very important for you and for your family. I am asking all to reconsider their needs and use less when possible. For those who cannot sustain basic food and shelter needs, I have something else to say. You're loved. You should ask me to send help, and I will begin to do so at once. My beloved children, I did not create you to go hungry. I did not create you to sleep in circumstances that prevent safety. I want you to know that during my time on earth, I often experienced hunger. I very often did not have a place to rest my head. Indeed, I was born into poverty, and I understand poverty of the physical type. I want you to know something today. Financial poverty and physical need do not equal spiritual poverty, meaning spiritual need. I am saying you can be far wealthier than any king or queen, even if you are the poorest of the poor. Perhaps you are hungry more than you are fed. Perhaps you have no home. My beloved child, you will have a beautiful home here in heaven, and in it you will entertain your loved ones with great bounty. You will have enough of everything in heaven, and you will be treated as a royal personage by me, Jesus. Your time of poverty on earth prepares you for a time of great wealth in heaven. You must accept your circumstances in peace, even while you try to change these circumstances. I will not accept that you do not want to work to support yourself or your family. That is not an acceptable reason to suffer need. I want you to try to sustain yourself and those for whom you are responsible. But, if through no fault of your own you suffer poverty, I assure you today that if you accept this in peace, I will reward you beyond your furthest imaginings. In places where people are poor, I am there with my greatest graces. Dear beloved ones, believe me today when I tell you that people who come to heaven do not regret anything they suffered on earth. Rest in this thought. You will not regret your sufferings. You will only regret the times you failed to love. Ask me for help and I will help you. Be at peace. You have not been abandoned. End of message.